So this is 2018, question 9. So it says, find the volume of a solid sphere of radius 0.3 centimeters. Give your answer in centimeters cubed correct to 3 decimal places. So my volume is equal to 4 over 3 pi r cubed. Volume then is equal to 4 over 3 pi. My radius, I was told, is 0.3 centimeters to be cubed. And I get 0.113097. And 3 decimal places, it's 0.113 centimeters cubed. Part 2, it says the sphere is made of pure gold. Each centimeter cubed of pure gold weighs 19.3 grams. Find the number of grams of pure gold in the sphere. So this is the volume of one sphere, so I'm going to multiply it by how much each centimeter cubed weighs. So I get 0.113 by 19.3, and I get 2.1809, and they want it to 2 decimal places, so it's 2.18. Then I have part 3. It is known that there are approximately 6.02 by 10 to the power 23 atoms in 197 grams of pure gold. Find the number of atoms of pure gold in the sphere. Give your answer in the form A by 10 to the power of n, where A is greater than 1 and less than 10, where A is correct to 2 significant figures. Okay, so I was told here atoms in 197 pure grams, so I'm going to say 197 grams is equal to 6.02 by 10 to the power 3. I was given that in the first line. I want to get what 1 gram is equal to, so I get 1 gram is equal to this divided by 197, and I will get 1 gram is equal to 3.055837563 by 10 to the power 21. Your calculator will do that for you. But we have 2.18 grams, we worked that out earlier, so to get that I'm going to multiply it by 2.18. so when I multiply this figure by 2.18, put that into my calculator, I'll get 6.6617258 by 10 to the power 21, and I want to correct to 2 significant figures, so this is a significant figure, this is a significant figure, and so on. So 1, 2, 3, 2 significant figures, so this will be 6.7. I'm going to round that 6 up to 7, so it's going to be 6.7 by 10 to the power 21. Once again, we're linking in statistics here. So it says a survey was carried out on behalf of a television station to investigate the popularity of a certain show. A random sample of 1,560 television viewers were surveyed. Find the margin of error of the survey. Give your answer as a percentage correct to 1 decimal place. So what I have then is my margin of error is equal to 1 over root n. So it's equal to 1 over the square root of 1560, and that's equal to 0.025. So then give your answer as a percentage. So then 0.025 multiplied by 100. So I'm going to go 112. It'll be 2.5% is my answer. Then I have in the survey 546 of the 1,560 viewers surveyed said that they liked the show. Use your answer to B part I above to create a 95% confidence interval for the percentage of viewers who liked the show. So my sample proportion is 546 over my total, which is 1,560, and I get 0.35. Then to get my confidence interval, it's going to be this minus the margin of error and this plus the margin of error. So 0.35 minus my margin of error, which we just worked out, and 0.325 plus my margin of error. And when I calculate that out, I get my sample proportion is greater than 0.325 and my sample proportion is less than 0.375. So that basically means that it's greater than 32.5%, but it's less than 37.5%. Part 3 then, it says an executive for the television station has claimed that the 40% of viewers like the show. Use your answer to B part 2 above to conduct a hypotenuse test at the 5% level of significance to test the executive's claim. State your null hypotenuse, your alternative hypotenuse, and give a conclusion in the context of the question. My null hypotenuse here is 40% of viewers like the show. My alternative hypotenuse is that 40% of viewers do not like the show. Then I wrote down what I just had earlier, my confidence interval, my 95%, and I said we reject the null hypotenuse of the figures show that 32.5% and 37.5% like the show, which is less than 40%, so I can't accept my null hypotenuse that 40% of viewers like the show, as it is not within these figures. Okay, so now we're on to 2017, question 4. First part says construct the triangle ABC, where AB is 8, AC is 5 and BC is 7. So hopefully you have that done. You should have revised that over the Christmas. Here I have B. It says the diagram shows a square of side length 2k. Write down in terms of k an expression for the area of the square. So my area of a square is length by squared, so length by width, 2k by 2k, so I'll get 4k squared for that one. Then here I have part 2. It says an isosceles triangle with sides of 20 cm and a hypotenuse of 2k is removed from the square as shown. Find the values of k correct to 2 decimal places and the area of the remainder shaded section. Okay, so k, then we have a right angle triangle, because this here I was told an isosceles. Isosceles triangle has 2 equal sides, 2 equal angles. So I'll take out my right angle triangle, and I'm able to do Pythagoras' theorem to find this side here, which is opposite my right angle, so it must be my C, my hypotenuse. So I have a squared plus b squared is equal to c to be squared, and I have 20 to be squared plus 20 to be squared is equal to 2k to be squared. 400 plus 400 is equal to 4k squared. 400 plus 400 gives me 800 is equal to 4k squared. I want to get k squared on its own, so I divide across by 4 and I get 200. K then is equal to square root of 200. K is equal to 14.14 to 2 decimal places. Section. So what I have there, the area of my triangle is half the base by the perpendicular height. So half my base is 20 by my perpendicular height is 20, so it's 200 centimeters squared. My area of my square was 4k squared, so I'll go 4 bracket. I just found out that k was 14.14 to be squared, and that's equal to 799.75584. Then I'm going to get the entire shape, this figure, take away my triangle, which is 200, and I get my area to be 599.7584, and that's my answer.